nothing really bad happened until day 2. So day 2, I decided to take the bus from Baltimore to Albany. It was about 8 hours. Okay, so there was like 2 stops. But what happened was really kind of messed up. So here's what happened, okay? So we took Greyhound. The initial bus, which is bus 1, was supposed to get, we're supposed to take it by, I believe, 3 p.m. So we're supposed to take the 3 p.m. bus. And, you know, it was 12 p.m. by the time I booked it. And then they gave me a note, like, they gave me an email. They were like, oh yeah, like, this 3 p.m. bus, it's canceled. The next bus that you're riding is 2 p.m. So, you know, it's kind of close. It's kind of getting close. So I took another lift. I was supposed to take the train or, a regular bus to Greyhound Station in Baltimore with my mom. Here's the thing, okay? They cancel it, so bus 1 is gone. Bus 1 doesn't exist. So this is bus 2. Bus 2 is supposed to be at 2 p.m. So we took the fastest transport there. We took a lift there. We arrived at like 1:30. We still had time. So we're like, okay, you know, we have 30 minutes. We're just chilling at the Greyhound station. And then I got another email. We're really sorry. This bus is getting delayed. It wasn't delayed until 3 p.m. No. It was delayed until 4 p.m. Now, if you do some maths, alright, you might notice that I have 2 connecting rides. It's gonna up the schedule. And it did up the schedule, okay? So we took the bus from Baltimore at 4 p.m. We took it all the way to New York City, and the connecting bus was canceled when I was taking the bus from Baltimore to New York City. So just to recap, okay, it's supposed to be taking us from Baltimore to Philly, which was good, and Philly to New York City, which was good. When I was in bus 2 from Philly to New York City, I got an email telling me the bus from New York City to Albany was canceled mid-bus. And the reason, okay, it's because they said like the bus that we were on, like the coolant like basically exploded. So yeah, that's kind of cool. The coolant exploded. So I think we reached like New York City, me and my mom and I reached New York City about my mom and I reached New York City at around 8:30 p.m. If the bus had not canceled, the connecting trip from New York City to Albany is supposed to take off at 8:45 p.m. But it doesn't matter now because it's canceled. So, you know, according to Greyhound policy, you are supposed to change a ticket online an hour before your next trip. Again, I got the email telling me the bus was canceled mid-trip from Philadelphia to New York. So that was already no changing my bus, okay? So I could not change my bus ticket. So when we got to New York City bus station, the New York City Greyhound bus station, I had to go to the counter, which by the way was closing, okay? And this is gonna matter in a bit. So I had to rush in and I'm like, okay, yeah, you guys canceled this bus and I have to get it changed because I don't want to be stuck in New York City for a night. I do not want to be stuck in New York City for a night. And they took a look at it like, oh yeah, we have another bus from like New York City to Albany midnight. I was like, cool. So, and again, I want to say like this is not the lady's fault. This is more like customer service where, you know, like HQ's fault. They printed another ticket to me. So I have like a new ticket in my hands. Right? I have a new ticket in my hands, and then my mom rushes to me from like the door counter, like the front door of the counter, and she's like, yo, well, she didn't say yo, but yeah, I'm gonna make it easier, okay? She's like, hey, I lost $800. So you have to understand, like at this point, my brain was fried. Because I was like, I also forgot to mention, I was super sick. I was basically coughing, I was having headaches, you know, I was just not feeling right. I was having like fever and all that shit. Okay? But I was tanking it. She told me, she rushes to me. She's like, hey, I, like, in a panic, she was like, oh my god, like, I lost $800, you know, I put all, because we brought cash, or she brought cash, $800 in her pocket. And all because my dad was like, told her, and my dad is a really traditional, simple guy. She was like, my dad's like, hey, don't put the money in your wallet, put the money in your pockets. And you know how, you know, jeans, you know, especially for the mommy jeans, right? You guys don't really have a lot of pocket in those mommy jeans, okay? So she said she must have dropped it somewhere. She said she still had it on the bus from Philly to New York City. So that means it has to be either on the bus or on the way from the bus to the counter. So again, I was panicking, she was panicking, but I was trying to remain calm. Fast forward, basically, I went to the bus manager and I was like, hey, we just got off that bus. Can we go, like, you know, check if there's anything off that bus? I went in to check first. I checked where we sat, and it was not there, right? I was like, okay, well, it's pretty much gone. You know, I don't think we can find 800 bucks in the middle of New York City. And then I was like, Mom, you can go in to search. And she goes in. I'm waiting outside, and she runs to me crying. She's like, I found the 800 bucks. And apparently, she dropped it outside of the coach toilet, the bus toilet. Yeah, we found 800 bucks. It was like basically the luckiest day of her life, okay? Okay, yeah, W mom clutch, okay? So we found 800 bucks, okay? Again, you have to understand, this 800 bucks was all the money we have. It was all the money that she brought. So if she lost this money, we're not completely fucked, but we're kind of fucked. Okay, so we found the 800 bucks, okay? And then I was like, oh, it's almost time to hop on the bus. And then I checked the goddamn ticket. So this is what it reads. New York City to Baltimore. Now the ticket, we're fucked. So, no, we're getting pranked by the US. Joe Biddy is pranking me right now. Joe Biddy is hard pranking me right now. Joe Biddy is like, nah, fat boys, you're done. It's over for you. Dark Biden, yo. Why are you so F in this situation? I would think you could get a... So that's the thing, right? You would think like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll just get a hotel and get the next bus in the morning. But it's around like 11 p.m. in New York City. All the hotels are booked. All the hotels are booked, okay? So not only could I not change my ticket, I got the wrong ticket, almost lost $800, and I can't get into a hotel in the middle of bumfuck New York City, okay? And I'm sick too. Okay, I'm coughing. I'm literally dying there. Okay. So I told my mom, I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just like sleep in the bus station because it looks kind of safe, and I'll watch Scar. You know, we'll take turns. Okay. But I was very convinced that I'm gonna be the one staying up all night. That was the initial plan. And because that was the initial plan, I was like, okay, why don't we just wait outside where the bus terminal is? Because that's safer. That's like where guards are. So I'm like, okay, we'll go down underground where the bus terminal is, like where all the buses are like resting, you know, getting repairs and all that. And then I see like two like bus terminal managers, and one of their bosses is there. And I was like, I don't know what prompted me to went up to them to ask them about stuff. But basically, I did walk up to them, and then I think I wanted to say like what's going on with my ticket and can I change, blah blah blah. Oh, because what happened was I had to buy another ticket in the morning because I was afraid that ticket to run out. So, you know, again, here's just a quick recap, okay? The bus is delayed, canceled twice, couldn't change ticket, got the wrong ticket, almost lost $800, and now we're stuck in New York City. No, I basically went up to say I want to talk to a manager. And then the manager's like, oh, I told her my situation, and she went, oh, you can basically just hop onto that random bus there, and it will take you to Albany. So after a night of just crazy events, okay? Just crazy events. Okay, yeah, this is just day 2, by the way. After a night of just crazy events, she just tells me, oh yeah, like you can just hop onto that bus. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You don't have that ticket, that's okay. Well, I'll just let you hop on it. Because even the bus driver, he was like, oh, like, yeah, you don't have a ticket, but like, she's my boss. So I basically, you know, listened to her. So yeah, just jump on this bus. And mind you, this was like 12 a.m. It was like midnight, okay? I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. This is a true story, okay? I cannot make this shit up, okay? So we hop on that bus. Yeah, so we actually got a good manager. So we basically got lucky twice. We got the 800 bucks back, and we got a good manager who says like, yeah, you can hop on that bus. Okay, and also it's probably because I'm really cute and pretty. So she was like, okay, you can hop on that bus. Good luck. God was looking for me, okay? My boy, I was getting looked after. So we hop on that bus. We got to Albany at 3 a.m. Thank God I had a friend waiting for me at Albany. We pretty much used up all our good luck. So everything was good. I went back to my college. I got all my like graduation robes, my pictures, my student